What's going on, guys? Lance with Family Man Gaming, and we're doing Chapter 1 of Bayonetta 2 here on my Platinum run. For simplicity's sake, these are all post-commentary so I can focus on playing while actually doing this. So, yeah, apparently I'm just going to sit here and wait for this to load. The Samus outfit is probably my favorite of the three Nintendo costumes that I actually like. I do not like the Peach outfit at all. Like you just look at the attention to detail here. Like, instead of turning into the Panther, you get the morph ball, and when you jump, you leave the little bombs, which is just awesome. It's there's tons of little details that you'll just know about this, or that you'll find. Like, if you look at her when she's jumping and shooting, when you're wearing the Samus alternate, she actually is in Samus's exact pose for when Samus shoots in midair. It's really crazy the amount of detail they went into. There's a few things they left out. So, okay, this is first. The first battle of the game is actually in the side mission. So it's relatively easy. You just got to defeat this guy within the time limit. And apparently I'm fucking this up. There we go, okay. So, yeah, like I said, the one thing that really sucks is that, as I mentioned in the prologue video, when you parry, you don't get the magic like you would if you dodge, which is, to me, it negates the purpose of having the parry, but at sometimes you can work it like an option select. Like, you can hit forward and then tap dodge. So that way, you can either just dodge. Oh yeah, and you got the screw attack too. You see, look at that pose. It's her exact, Samus's exact pose. It's really awesome. But yeah, the parry and dodge, I kind of think of it like an option select in Street Fighter, where if I hit forward and dodge, if they hit me, I can either parry it and then dodge, or I'll just dodge. I've had pretty good luck with it so far, but one of the main reasons why I'm doing this run is because non-stop infinite climax in this game, it's easier and harder than the first game. It's easier in the fact that they let you have witch time, whereas the first game didn't let you have witch time at all on infinite. But at the same time, Balder is just a total pain in the ass when on non-stop infinite climax. Like, if you don't, like, just from the brief, I think I fought him 2 or 3 times. Just from those 2 or 3 times I fought him, if you don't know how to dodge offset and with the guns, you're guaranteed to just get screwed up. He will mess you up. So, like I said, I'm getting used to using the guns again, and really just dodge offsetting. And a lot of things I notice when you're fighting Balder is that you just really want to use really quick attacks. So, like, her punch kick punch that ends in the wicked weave is really useful. So, and also for this video, I'm going to be doing all the side missions, and then I'll probably just compile those all into one video for people that just want to have that video, or just know where all the secret missions are and what they are and how to do them and everything. I think there's only one that's actually a real challenge, and that is, yeah, see, oh, you don't even get magic for when you dodge. I always thought you had it for when you dodge. Oh well. But yeah, this is, what is this? Oh, I can only damage them all in witch time. It's not hard. I need to pay attention to that next time I witness myself dodging into witch time, just to see if I get the extra meter. Maybe that was something they only did for the side mission here. Yeah, I think I talked about everything I didn't like in the last game. Or, I'm sorry, the last video. It was mostly just the changes to, like, the the parry and dodge, and just how the game is catered to a much more casual crowd, which is one of the reasons why the reviews for it have been just so, like, everyone praises the game, because when you think about it honestly, people these days really don't spend that much time with the games they have. You need to go back here to get to one of the extra verses. That's another thing too, to get the platinum rank, is I'm making sure I try and get all, or fight everyone, so it's not, can't really consider it a speedrun since I'm going out of my way to fight everything. But that's kind of what you need to do for a pure platinum rank. Or not a pure platinum, just a platinum. Maybe someday I'll do a pure platinum rank, but if I do that, it'll be something that'll just be all compiled into one video. Or at least maybe a few videos, like 4 videos or something. So, yeah, like, people these days, I've noticed, is they really don't spend time with games like they used to. Just because we have so much available to us now, that it's just, it's not surprising that, you know, people just go through and beat the game and, oh, hey, I'm done with it, you know, I'm probably not gonna play it again. So I think that's what the team that made this was kind of prepping for, because it really shows. Like, I mean, the game is good, don't get me wrong. I have enjoyed it very much, but just for when I really want that craving or that fix to get a really good action experience, I'll probably pop in Bayonetta 1 or Devil May Cry 3. Probably Bayonetta 1, but I mean, like I said, with this game, one of the things I really did hate about this game, I'll talk about it when it comes up. It'll come up here in a little bit in the chapter, but yeah, I mean, it's just, for like a casual playthrough, something like this game is fun. Like, there's so much, like, they did put a lot into this game, but it's kind of like, at what cost is what I'm getting at. So I mean, I don't doubt that. I think that was their goal, was to create something that could be a little more casual. Definitely. It's kind of like looking at Capcom's approach, going from something like Street Fighter 3 to Street Fighter 4. Because Street Fighter 3, there's just such a big gap between a beginner in Street Fighter 3 and an advanced player in Street Fighter 3 because of the parry system. And then when you look at Street Fighter 4, it's like anyone can play that game and, you know, be alright. But when Street Fighter 3 is just a totally different story. So this is weird too. You actually have to walk to the center of the little plaza here to actually trigger the cutscene. It's kind of weird. So I do believe we'll have I can't remember if it's the boss, if you consider it a boss or a mid-boss, and because I don't remember if this actual mission has a end boss. No, it does. Okay, so yeah, we got the mid-boss coming up. And that's another thing I like about this game too, is like the way, like just kind of like with this chapter, the way it's structured, it really reminds me of, like, you know, those old like Mega Man X games where you go through and like, just for example, Mega Man X4 with the Frost Walrus stage. At the end of the first half of the stage, you get a mid-boss. It's like a little claw thingy made of ice, and then you go to the next area and fight the boss. Like, that's the stuff that I really enjoy in this game, is it reminds me, like, and that's just how all of Platinum games are. It's like, some of these games, like The Last of Us and stuff, they have like just this big, you know, focus on this, you know, we're more than a game. Like, that's one thing I hate about The Last of Us, is like, it's been shoved in my face and praised. It's like this piece of art or something. And yeah, video games are art, but it's like, at the end of the day, I want it to be a game. And just from what I've played of The Last of Us, like I don't get why it's getting such praise, because it's, I don't know, it just seems like a watered down experience to me. So, alright, mid-boss time. This guy's pretty cool. It's not actually that body that's the boss, it's that face that's on the sword. So I believe we fight this guy again in chapter 6, I think. But like fighting him here, he's pretty easy. His moves are pretty telegraphed. So, like for these type of fights, I don't mind the Umbring Climax mechanic. Because, you know, normally these bosses you don't get torture attacks on. And you're not really using your magic for anything else. So, having that option to climax here is, for me, it works out really well. But just for like your regular enemies, it's like I talked about in the last video. Oh, you see I did the jump cancel TCKs there. Those are, to actually do that, you have to actually turn off an ability. I forgot what the ability is called, but it's when you're jumping up and rising with the jump and you hit punch, she'll do like a special animation for it. For me, I actually have to turn that off to get the instant TCK cancels, which are just so nice. Like there's very rarely anything that feels that satisfying to hit, and those instant TCKs are that. So okay, this is what I'm going to be talking about here. Oh, hold on, I'm going to get these treasure chests. Yeah, I'm trying to like build up a plethora of items for infinite climax, and oh yeah, there's a secret mission too. So okay, so holding off on that one last part I really don't like about this game. I forget what secret mission this is. I think it's got to defeat them all in a combo. Oh, don't get hit. Okay, that's easy. With the whips on your feet, if you just do triple kick, pause, and then kick. I think I'm about to do it here. No, I'm not. Oh, man. Some of this stuff is like, how do I get out of that? So, alright, well, that was easy. I didn't do... There's a move with the, those whips on your feet where it's just triple kick and then pause and then kick, and it's this really, really powerful area sweeping attack that's is pretty cheap when you use it. At least against like enemies like that. So let's see. I think we have one fight to go. Yeah, we hear Loki in the background. Let's see, jump down here. Yeah, okay, so one last one. Ooh, fuck that dodge up. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel bad because I use that sword from Bayonetta 1, and like I mean I use it because I'm just so familiar with it, and I just like it more than those double swords. I forgot what they're called. She's got these double swords in this game. And there's another fight back here, but you have to come back and get it. Okay. So this is what I hate. You have to sit here and watch this cinematic. It's... all this is in-game. I have no idea why they did this. This is straight up, like, inspired from that bullshit DMC game. Oh my god, why they do this? Like, it'd be one thing if this was just it. But here in a sec, it cuts to an actual cinematic that I can skip. It's like, why can't I just skip this whole thing? Okay, right there. Why couldn't I just skip that whole thing? I fucking hate that. This is an action game. Keep me in the action. Yeah, I go back there. I have to go fight this other fight first, and then I'll come back and get that. There's a secret chest in there, and then on your normal playthrough, this is where you learn how to concoct the like the suckers and stuff to replenish health or give you the defense and offense boost. And then we got Loki helping us here. Those guys with the double swords, you always want to knock them up because they will parry your attacks. And they will, it's like, oh, excuse me. It's like they do have armor on their attacks, so they will just power straight through you. So you always want to like dodge and knock them up and keep them up as long as you can. Like I wish, like that's the cool thing about the whips in midair, is like you can whip the enemies to you. I mean that's like the one, oh there's that kick move I was talking about earlier where it just like whips everything to shreds. But like that's the one thing that like from DMC that worked, was bringing the enemies to you or going to the enemies. Like that was about the only thing they added that I don't mind. So now we get to fight a big guy. I have to apologize for my yawning. I just got off work about a few hours ago. So I really want to take this guy out without using the Climax, but I think I end up using it. Yeah. Just because it just makes life easy. It really does. But the cool thing about Umbra and Climax too is that you can turn it off. Like, if you just use it and kill everything, you can turn it off. So that way you don't waste a full bar of meter. I see that these guys have some tricky, like when they jump, sometimes they'll do an attack or something, sometimes they won't. So pretty much anytime you see them jump, you want to dodge. And the enemies still do show that in-game battle damage. Yeah, like that. When they drop the balls like that, that's what I'm talking about. But man, I really do love that Samus alternate. Kinda wish she'd have a Zero Suit Samus, that'd be kinda hot. So there's one last extra mission here. It's just this one guy with the swords. So, yeah, like I say, it's just, I don't know. I really wish they would give you meter for taking out the, oh actually it's a torture attack on accident. I really wish they'd give you meter for parrying, because it even kind of feels like they increased the window too due to the parrying, but it's one of those things where it's just like, who knows. Alright, so boss time. We actually have to fight this guy twice. Fight him once here, then he's the boss of chapter 3. So this is another boss I experimented with the hammer on. I forgot what that hammer's called. It's got a really long Japanese name. But it's it just does so much damage. But it gives you no combo points. And for the sakes and purposes of these video series, I need that, so like I say, you won't, unless I find a way to do it, you really won't see me switching out weapons that often, because these weapons that I'm using are ones that give me the tons of combo points. So I guess the scythe is called Chernobog, which it's really cool because that's the demon from the finale of Fantasia with Night on Bald Mountain. I believe it's an old Slavic story, if I remember right. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't know like the in-depth connection between Chernobog and the Slavic story and the scythe or any. I don't know if it's all related or if it's just something they took the name for. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up this chapter. It's like I say, these first few chapters go pretty quick and easy. It's once I hit about chapter 5 or 6 that I'm probably gonna start running into troubles and doing like retakes and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe button's in the bottom right hand corner, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Family Man Gaming.